Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, because I know it's mostly you up in here, booski. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. So Divine Masculine, yes, I'm here to do the what the fuck is up with you reading for the next 7 days. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it. So if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals. I'm about to fix this blind, but I'm gonna finish this because y'all don't need to hear all this part, you know. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're gonna do it together. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single Divine Masculine. Get no fit nuts. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmers market for all the nuns and high priests, where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., posted. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit or get the fuck on. Watch your head on the way out, hit the alley, you'll be back in London. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases to my website, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you, too. I couldn't hear that damn blind banging and shit through the whole thing, and y'all know the intro backwards and forwards, so I could be doing shit. Anyway, Divine Masculine, booski, look. Number one, I feel like the damn day is flying by. I'm recording this on a Friday afternoon. Okay? And I feel like this day done flew by. Ever since the time change, it just feels like the days are going by faster, but I thought it was supposed to seem like you have more time in the day. I don't feel like that. I don't know if you do, but I don't feel like that. That's number one, because I just got a vent. Okay? Number two, the message I got for you, my spiritual team kept saying somebody's last name is Fuckmore. And I'm like, what the hell kind of message is that? Yeah, they said someone's last name is Fuckmore. And I'm like, can you please spell that? Right? And they said Fuchmore. And I'm like, that damn sure Fuckmore. Okay? Look, so I don't know what that has to do with anything. But then when I got ready for your reading just now, they said someone else's last name is Biltmore, which I know they have the hotel and all that, but they spelled it Biltmore. So I don't know, somebody built more and somebody fucked more. I don't know, some shit like that. The Biltmores versus the fuckmores. I don't fucking know. But I feel like you see where I'm going with this. You know, like somebody could have fucked over some shit, fucked over some money, time, and opportunity, and you decided to do something with yours. You built more, they fucked more. I don't know, something like that. Your last name could be Moore, or Morris, or Maury. Okay? Something like that. You got to be the Biltmore. You can't be the Fuckmore. Or maybe you turn from a Fuckmore to a Biltmore. It can happen, you know? Like, you know, you went from wasting your time, like, I ain't got time to waste. I need to turn over to a Biltmore. You know, something like that. I just thought they were joking, but I believe there's some Fuckmores out there. I really do. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe that's how it is at Fucktardia Community College. You got freshmen, you got Fuckmores, you got juniors, and you got seniors. I don't know. Something like that. Anyway. Let's get started. Give me some messages. I don't know, okay? Give me some messages for Divine Masculine, how he'll be feeling about himself and the energy he's going to be in the next 7 days. Don't ask me, brother, okay? Okay, this is the Knight of Wands is what this is. So you're moving fast and furious. Some of you guys like to drive fast, or something about race cars or NASCAR, or look. You hear that? Told you. Something fast. Okay? But I think that's a Fuckmore. Knight of Wands is like, you know what I mean? That's like a sexual card sometimes. It could be moving fast, or, you know, delivering something with a quickness, but it's giving me Fuckmore energy. Like they had said. Okay? Somebody's trying to breed something. So some of y'all can grow marijuana. Or breed dogs or something. Yeah, somebody out here breeds dogs or animals or something. Okay, but I feel like you overbreeding them or over cloning them and shit. Like dogs got like 6 paws and like all types of shit. Something happening, but Divine Feminine had the same shit. I say that because the clone card is at the bottom. So this is somebody fucking more clones, but this is like y'all heard Divine Feminine's reading, so I don't know what's going on with people's genes and chromosomes and shit, but literally that keeps coming out. It just keeps coming out. Yeah, someone's hair. Okay, horse hair. Maybe somebody's horse's has some skin condition. I don't fucking know. Divine masculine. You could like the ride horses. And wild horses, yeah, couldn't drag me away. So I don't know. Let's get another one. Starting off hella random, like, but you know what I like about y'all's reading, because y'all's energy is like clearing out. It's just random ass shit coming out. Like, you know, I have no clue where we're going, or if you's a fuck more, built more. But you better have been a built more, G, and not a fuck more. Give me another one. This is Weebles Wobble, but they don't fall down, okay, is what this is. So somebody getting scared, but this is like, I won't say that. This could be King David energy. Remember, he was kind of small, is what they say. But, you know, there's no such thing as bravery without fear, you know? So this is running into something, but it's like, I am a little scared to do the shit, but I'm going to do the shit. Yeah, that's what this is. And you don't fall down. You may wobble because you're a weeble. I'm sorry, G. I need a nap. I have not taken one of those yet, okay? But yeah, if weebles wobble but they don't fall down, this was somebody going to go, you know, into something, and they could be just a little frightened, nervous. This could be just nervous energy. You know, this could be going on an interview. This could be going to approach somebody. It could be anything. I don't know. But it's something you're nervous. Maybe this is something you've never tried before, you know? And this is like, man, I'm super nervous, but I'm going to do the shit. And that's what's up. Yeah, you just stuff down, well, not stuff your emotions, but it's like, you know, you could put your emotions to the side. Or this feeling, this could be like, you got dry mouth, cotton mouth or something. Maybe you don't know what to say, is what this is. But somebody's coming in. Maybe this is somebody else doing this. It is a woman on that horse, so it could be a woman who's scared to approach you or say something. No, I'm not going there, G. Oh, I'm so not going there. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm laughing. I'm like, what the fuck are you laughing at? Trust me, it's not good, okay? So I'm going to try to move on. Give me another one here for Divine Masculine. They on. This is measuring up. This is like the ruler. Somebody's name could be Rick or Richard or Dick, okay? Yeah, but it's King David energy, like I said. There he is. He becomes the king, the ruler. So yeah, this is like going in to fight Goliath. Yeah, I'm a little nervous, Manoiva. You know, it's a giant and shit. You know, but it's like, shit, somebody gotta do it. Yeah. Or this is like going to go play for Saul, right? David, right? Going to go play the harp for Saul, but we know how that story ended up, right? Saul trying to kill him and do all this other shit, right? Trying to make David wobble and shit, you know? But he never fell down, and eventually he took the throne. Yeah, something about King David energy here that you're in the next 7 days. And that's what's up. Somebody also thinks they can measure up to you, but somebody's scared to approach you. Like somebody wants to be your competitor or some shit like that, but they're really scared to approach you or some shit like that. Maybe somebody thought they could. Yeah. Or somebody wants to instill fear in you or some shit like that, or make you like worried about something. But you're King David. No. It's like, I don't know, G. I don't know what's going on here, be honest with you. Something about you being brave. That's all I know. Okay? In order for you to maintain the throne or sit on the throne or get the crown or some shit, you know? Somebody could have been looking at you because of your size. I don't know if you're a shorter man or a shorter woman is what this is. And people thinking they can come and challenge you and shit, you know? But somebody's still scared. So even if somebody bigger, better, more money, whatever the fuck somebody's got over you, Divine Masculine, somebody's still scared to approach. Yeah, you must be your skills. Somebody's still scared to approach you though. So little, if they want to call you little David and shit, Goliath still got a little bit of fear in his heart and shit. Even because I mean, it's like, you know, if you think about it, like so King David ran up on Goliath, right? If we're gonna talk about the Bible story, King David run up on Goliath like, yeah, I'm the one, right? And they said Goliath scoffed and mocked at David. But you know there had to be a little bit of something in him and shit. In Goliath, I mean. Because, I mean, somebody, you know, he had to been wondering like, man, well, shit, what can this little motherfucker do? Because ain't nobody else challenge me. And this small little scrawny motherfucker run up. Like, what can he, you know? Like, it's got to be something. I don't know if he got jabbed, you know, something. He had to have known something, G. That's how they're making me feel. Like, Goliath was a little bit afraid when David stood up, only because nobody ever stood up to him. So what can this little man do? Maybe he can do something that I don't know about. And sure enough, he could. He was deadly with that slingshot. Knocked your big ass down. That's what this is. Yeah, Debo. Yes, G. Had to go. Get him the fuck up out of the city. Yes. That's what this is too. King David done knocked out Debo. But we've been talking about Friday getting beat like a smoker, fool, because it's Friday. Yes, it is. It really is Friday when I'm recording this. But yes, that's what this is. So Goliath been trying to taunt you, King David, till you knocked his motherfucking ass out, Craig. Okay, that's what this is, divine masculine. Or shit, in the next 7 days, you'll be taking the crown in some type of way, or somebody will, or divine feminine. Somebody gonna take the crown, or it's already, you know. I feel like the fight is over, G. Really. Yeah. I don't know. I like it though. It's like people underestimate you out here, divine masculine, you know, because of something that you don't have, or something you do have, or something you can't do, or something you do, or it could be an ailment that you have, or you could be young. I don't know what it is. Yeah, race. I don't know. But it's something out here where people underestimate your ass and shit, you know? And I feel like whoever this is underestimating you has a fear of you. You know, even the person that underestimates you is fearful of you, even though when you go into situations, you may experience a little bit of fear too. So shit, I don't know. It's the fuckmores versus the Biltmore. We know Goliath was a fuckmore, G. We know that, don't we? And we know King David was what? A Biltmore. Yes, G. I told you better had it came out as a Biltmore, bro. Okay, I don't fuck with fuckmores and shit. Okay, let's move on. So my name is Frank. Put something on the, or you're real direct with people, like frank and honest, you know? Put something on this Knight of Wands here. Damn, did you not get this, girl? Divine Feminine. You just got it in the second position, but it's coming out in the first for Divine Feminine. I mean masculine. Nightcrawler. In my eyes, I am beautiful. So, I mean, shit, this the mutant kind of deck and shit, but I mean, it's still giving me King David energy. It is. He like, let me get into some gangster shit real quick. Look at him hopping in the shit with his slingshot, G. Okay? Look like he was just slung in there. It's giving me slingshot energy, I'm telling you. Okay? It's like I told you, Goliath had to be like frightened a little bit when King David just jumped up in there with his little bitty self. You know what I mean? I'm sure Goliath was like, well, he surely has to have more than a sword or something. Like the boy is so little, or so, you know what I mean? Doesn't have enough money. Whatever somebody's looking at you as, somebody's trying to compare you with some shit like that is what this is. But this person is like frightened of you, G. Okay? And like I said, King David went up in there with a little bit of fear too, but he knew he was lethal with that motherfucking slingshot though. If anything, King David thought, I can at least get him down to my size, G. Yeah, this a tall motherfucker, says King David. But if I can use this slingshot, knock his ass down, he'll be on my level. And then we can really get into some gangster shit. That's what this is, G. That's what, there was no way King David was gonna cut off Goliath's head from where he was standing, if you think about it. That's why they said he took his slingshot, he hit him in the head with the stone, and Goliath fell down. Then King David took Goliath's own sword and chopped off his head. That's what this shit is, G. Yes, the ruler. Hello, damn, come through. Look how you just jumped up in some shit. Okay. Out of nowhere. I heard you came out of nowhere, or someone came out of nowhere. The Nightcrawler. In my eyes, I am beautiful. So you're confident or secure in yourself, or what you can do, or what your skills are. Yeah, in my eyes, I'm beautiful. He knew he said that. King David said that. He said, or somebody asked him, do you think you can beat Goliath? And he said, when I was tending to sheep, and the wolves and the bears or whatever, and the lions or whatever used to come after my sheep, I used to, you know what I mean, club them. I mean, get them with the slingshot, is what he said. So he was a beast on it. He was surgical with that bitch, Jake. That's why he knew, in my eyes, I'm beautiful. I'm surgical with this bitch. If anything, I'm gonna make his ass weeble wobble and fall down. Look, weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. But that's king energy. That ain't Goliath energy. Goliath will fall down. He weebled, then he wobbled, then his ass fell. And then King David takes the throne. It's some energy like that, divine masculine, you're in, or you will be in the next 7 days. Yeah, you defeat your enemy, G. Period. Period. I don't know why they be down this and shit. I went back to go look at the Sagittarius reading for those that know what's up, and that shit was called Kill Bill. Okay? Yeah. This be shit like that, where you just underestimate the Black Mamba because she a woman. And not you necessarily, Divine Masculine, but I'm just saying this will be the same thing, where Bill underestimated Beatrix Kiddo either because she was a woman, or because he was fucking her and she had his baby, or because he taught her everything that she knew she couldn't possibly, you know what I mean, run up. But when he heard that she was knocking off the deadly assassination squad one by one, there had to have been some little bit of fear in Bill's heart. Like, I know the bitch is coming for me, G. Everybody dying, she getting everybody. I know she's coming, even though Bill was supposed to be the top, the head of some shit. You don't give a fuck. That's what this says. And she probably was frightened. The Kill Bill 2, right? When she went to go find him in the house with the kid, right? This him with her daughter. Look. Him with her, the dude, Bill with her daughter. And she like, shit, here we go. Remember, he shot her in the leg with the dart. Bow, right? Already weakened her ass. She like, fuck this motherfucker. Like, it's about to be on. But again, he didn't know that Pai Mei taught her the 5-point exploding heart palm technique and shit. Yeah, fucked his ass up. And that's how she became the ruler. Same shit. There's something you know how to do that other people don't know how to do. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. So they're right to they're wrong to underestimate you, but they're right to have that fear. That's like their higher self telling them you don't want to fuck with Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine because they possess a power that's out of this world. You know what I mean? That you will never possess and will defeat you and shit. But Goliath still taunted and mocked David. Bill still taunted and mocked Beatrix Kiddo, and so did the Deadly Viper Assassination Squad. I don't know why I can't talk, but I told you I ain't had no nap. Okay? Yes. And that's what this is. And she got her daughter back too, didn't she, at the end? Hello? They can't fuck with us, G. I'm telling you. I don't know what type of power you possess or what type of skill or whatever, but I'm talking about, man, it's unfucking matched and unfucking fadeable Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine. Yeah, you was a built more. You was built for this shit. Okay? That's why this one got a helmet on, because Weebles wobble. They might fall down, but King David's and Queen Davida's do not, G. Okay? You getting fitted for some shit. This like being fitted for a robe, a throne, a crown, some shit. Okay? Come through. Man, you been showing up and showing out, boy. Okay? You have. You better get it. Something about roaches crawling up somebody's wall. Nightcrawler with this like they big roaches too. These ain't no little bitty roaches. Okay? Or something crawling up somebody's wall. Somebody could own a snake. Or it is the year of the snake, Divine Masculine. This is the year where you get your crown, your throne and shit. But somebody damn sure got like roaches or something here. Okay? Or someone's house is getting fumigated. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. So it's like spraying roaches and they shake and then they fall over and whatever. But shit, it's another one coming right up. It's, I don't know what they talking about. A person, real roaches, I don't know. But you know you can't get rid of no roach. They say that's the oldest damn bug around. Like it's been around since the beginning of time. You ain't exterminating no motherfucking roach. Okay? Whatever that has to do with anything. Yeah, the king of the roaches. I don't know. Maybe that's who it is that's trying to compete with you, the King Roach. I don't know. Somebody's name could be Roach. Somebody could just like have no money and be hard up and breaking up roaches. It be like that. Well, not no more, but it used to be. Shit. I remember my grandma came in my house. I don't know why I'm telling y'all this story, right? But my grandma had a key to my house like when I was in my 20s. And I had like a big ass ashtray where I would save all my roaches and shit. You know, after you smoke, you put the roaches out for them hard times. And my grandmother decided she was gonna come in my house and clean, G. Why did she dump out my whole fucking big ass bowl of roaches and shit, G? I was so mad. Like, girl, she like, they finished. She was like, it ain't nothing left to smoke. I'm like, you don't understand, okay? I don't know who that's for, but shit, now. So keep your nana and them out your shit, okay? It looked like trash to them. It looked like old cigarette butts and all other type of shit up in there to them. But no, to us, it's, rainy day money. Do you understand? For somebody out here. Anyway, let's move on, Divine Masculine. I get it. Anyway, put something on the Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. She-Hulk. So if the Incredible Hulk comes out, then I know it's a counterpart here. But this Goliath, I told you, maybe it's a woman. And it's not like a man that's trying to fuck with you. It could be like a real burly woman and shit, or somebody that has a lot of masculine energy is what this is. But they're manly though. So I don't know if you scared or she scared. I don't know. This could be, honestly, divine masculine. I'm picking up on a man that's about to confront a woman that they could be scared of. I don't know why you would be frightened of this woman. Or maybe it's not you. Maybe this woman is really tall. I'm picking up on a really tall woman, or one that's just got like a brick house for a body and shit. Like, can you handle all that shit? You know, I'm picking up on that too. Is somebody scared to approach a woman, or this woman is mean or angry, or maybe it is a man and he just like a bitch. You know what I mean? Or something. It says, do the right thing even if no one is watching. This is still giving me that Goliath energy. Like, come on, motherfucker. Look how she had her hand up. Like, oh, you little scrawny bitch, is what somebody wants to say to you. Like, come on, somebody wants to challenge you. I'm telling you, this Goliath here, I don't know why it's coming out as a woman. So either it's just a bitch ass ninja, okay? Or it's really like a bitch that's just like, you know what I mean? Got chest hair, okay? I don't know. It's something like that, okay? But we all know that Goliath thought he was running shit. He the ruler, is what he has said. Like, who think they gonna fade me? Come on, come see me, is what he has said. And David was like, I'll see it. Right, all timid, but David knew he could though. Like, you know what I mean? He ain't no different from a bear or a wolf or whatever was trying to attack my sheep before, says King David. He just a man and shit. Yeah, niggas bleed just like us is what they started playing. Picture me being scared of a nigga that breathed the same air as me. Niggas bleed just like us. Yeah, is what I had heard. I don't know if that was King David's theme song when he went up in there to go fight Goliath, but that's what they're giving me. Like, that was like, if it was like in a later time, that would have been like his background music coming into the ring. You know what I mean? On that Biggie shit. Like, oh shit, right? Like that. And he knocked Goliath's ass out. Oh shit, divine masculine. This got to be you, or divine feminine. And if this is the story, the energy they're giving me, this has to be you at the end that takes control, that rule. Look, I told you it's one of y'all. Told you. What'd he say? Picture me putting my something Biggie said, picture me putting my life in that man's hands while he just deciding. Like, I'm not about to wait for you to decide to do something to me, motherfucker. I'm about to take your ass out, is what this is. So this like David just standing there with his slingshot and letting Goliath just stomp on him. Because remember, Goliath was a giant. He could have took his foot and just kicked David's ass. Bow, right? Broke his ribs and shit. David like, I ain't about to wait. Okay, I'm about to load up this slingshot. It said he went to go find 3 of the smoothest stones he could find. And came back and shit. Okay? And he didn't waste no time. He jumped right up in that shit. Like, let's get it then, boy. Let's get it then, boy. Yes, that's what this is. Oh, shit, divine masculine. Come through. Are you not entertained? Yeah, the gladiator. I'm telling you, boy. That's what this is. I heard we want blood. So, shit, that could mean a lot of things here, okay? But I'm talking about as far as the Colosseum. But I don't know. This could be like some old street shit, okay? Let's move on, people. Put something on measuring up the ruler. And we'll never be royals. That's what I heard. I don't know. The ruler. You can call me Queen Bee and baby I'll rule. Yeah, I don't know. Something about, yeah, Lord. The Lord. I mean, even though that's Lord like the musician, but they're saying the Lord. Yeah, like the Lord has anointed you or he's with you or something. Yeah. Oh, and we'll never be royals. Not the way they see us. You know, divine masculine, divine feminine. For those that are like peeping what I'm saying, we'll never be like them. We'll never be royals and shit. You know, we speak too much truth and shit. You know, we don't live by their rules. We see through the veil and all that shit. And we'll never be royals. Okay, it don't run in our blood. We are from the royal bloodline. You know what I mean? Not this earthly royal bloodline, but we're from the like the heavenly royal bloodline. Yeah, it don't run in our blood. This earthly royal shit. This kind of life just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee and baby I'll rule. Yeah, damn. Or King Bee, whatever. Your name can start with a B, divine masculine, divine feminine, first, middle, or last. Let me live that fantasy. I never seen a diamond in the flesh. Yeah, some of y'all come from humble beginnings. Okay, some of y'all take the train, the bus. Okay, or you take public transport. Yeah, but you were royal though. But you're an earthly royal. You'll never be you're a heavenly royal. You'll never be an earthly royal. That's why you take the bus, the train. That's why we saving weed, roaches and shit. We go to the Dollar Tree, Kohl's, Walmart. We don't give a fuck, G, but you still that motherfucker. You like King David up in Walmart. They just don't know, so they feel like they can disrespect you because you in Walmart. It's like somebody saying kings don't shop at Walmart, so fuck you, motherfucker. Right? It's like this type of shit. Like, whoa! Yeah, it's like hella disrespect out here, King. For real. But people are frightened of you too, though, so they only take it so far. But if God ever asks you to take this giant down, whatever this giant is, I mean, shit. I'll put it to you this way. I won't even say it that way. If there ever comes a time where a giant needs to be taken down, you'll be the one that they call and shit. You got all these other motherfuckers with all this power and money and all this other shit and all this other shit, right? Scared of a motherfucker. That's why God called you. You know what I mean? Everybody, it says you do have fear, but shit, there's no such thing as bravery without fear. How could you even know what one is without the other, my G? That's what this is. Yeah, so it's no punk in you, blood. You win some, Goliath could have whooped David's ass. He really could have. You know? Meaning the story could have went a whole different way. But that still wasn't going to stop King David from going up in there with his slingshot and shit. You know what I mean? Like, shit, you win some and you lose some. But you win this one, buddy. You win this one, buddy. Or homegirl, you do. Put some on the ruler now. And to measure it up. Winter Soldier. I told you. Yeah, you one of his best soldiers out here. Forever by your side. I told you the Lord is with you. Look at that star in the back. That's like spiritual team, an angel. Yes, he's with you. Yeah, look at your spiritual ranking, my G. That's why I said you'll never be an earthly royal, but a heavenly one you are. And if you know, as above, so below, it feels like it manifests on earth anyway. So yours is just a little backwards. You got your crown in heaven first before you got yours on earth, is what this is. And so that's why people look at you like that, divine masculine, divine feminine. They don't see your crown and shit, but God anointed you and crowned you. Who was that anointed David? It was Samuel, right? Yes. Samuel came and anointed David and shit. But even David's daddy, when Samuel came to anoint David, he was like, hey, they told me that the one was here, is what Samuel had said to Jesse, which was David's daddy. And Jesse was like, the boys is all here and shit. You know what I mean? Hey, boys! Hey, is somebody here? They said it's like this type of shit. Just give you a rundown how the shit went, right? All of them line up, right? And Samuel like, not you. He like, duck. He like, no, ain't none of them in, G. This ain't the one that they told me was the one. And the daddy was like, I mean, we do have another, I have another son, but he just shovels sheep shit. But he out in the back, hey, David! It's like this type of shit, David! Right? Like this type of shit. And then David come in and Samuel like, nah, this the one, G. Look at him coming in. Like, you reign, father? Right? Coming in from shoveling sheep shit. You reign? Right? He was the one. Even though he looked like a little weeble that would wobble and fall down, G, he's not. I don't know. Something about people underestimating you. And you the motherfucker is what this shit says, G. And then you end up defeating Goliath, right? And eventually taking the throne from Saul is what this shit is, okay? Hello? That shit crazy. Yeah. I'll wait and see if that comes out. Let me see where you are, divine masculine. A lot of biblical shit is playing out these days, okay? If y'all ain't noticed, we talked about the fish that swallowed up that surfer like a month or so ago, right? That Jonah energy, right? It's a lot of shit that's playing out. It could be playing out in your life as well, where it just kind of, if you know the word, right? If you read the Bible, you'll start to see some of these things playing out. And I'm talking about they happening exactly like it said, G. Exactly like the shit said. So that's why they keep calling you King David, because that's literally what I see. That shit crazy. Something about your health, divine masculine. I see it increasing, or your energy. I see you getting better if you weren't feeling well. Some of you guys could be outside bike riding, jogging, or working out in the gym. I see your body like bulking up or some shit like that. Something about your energy or your like a zest for life. I feel like you're getting it back if you lost it, or you felt like you were being depleted in some type of way. I see that shit replenishing or being replenished. Where is he in this real quick? I like your reading. That shit. So we got Buffy and King David, huh? Okay. So you slay giants and she slays vampires. Okay. Like you're like slay monsters. That's too many. And she slays like demons or something. This is my dead woman card. When I asked, where are you? When that came out for Divine Feminine, I was like, girl, you meditating and chilling. So you could be meditating as well. But this is money. So this is somebody, I mean, shit, bro. Be aware motherfuckers ain't killing you for some cash, bro. I mean, not that you would know if they ended up taking you out. You know, that's fucked up, but I'm going to keep it real here. That's somebody being killed for some money. That's like a bounty on somebody's head. It's been going around lately, you know, just so you know. But I feel like you do. That's killed for some money. So I don't know why you're up in that. Or just be aware. This could be bets. Bets on like on you and shit. Like I bet Goliath whooped David ass. Is basically what people are saying. There's the bet right there. I bet Goliath killed David is what people saying. So people betting against your ass. You and Divine Feminine. Like, nah, they ain't gonna get this one. Or I bet Goliath get, you know. And so, man, don't be surprised if people dip out on your ass, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, when Goliath, it's time for you and Goliath to battle and get down to this shit, right? Don't be surprised if people put their money on Goliath, okay? Because they're like, it's the obvious is what they say. But this is like, they recognize earthly royals. And we'll never be earthly royals. We're heavenly royals. So they're not going to see it in you. You know what I mean? But I don't feel like it changes you or anything. It didn't stop David from fucking Goliath ass up. Like, a lot of people always bet against me, says King David. My daddy did it first, says King David. If you think about it, his daddy did bet against him first. Jesse didn't even bring David in when Samuel came to anoint him. He was like, it can't be the one in the back. So fast forward to David and Goliath, with Goliath taunting him and mocking him, and people wondering how David gonna do this shit. Man, my daddy didn't even think I was gonna be that motherfucker. So I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about, says King David. Yeah, G. Yeah, you're very sure of yourself. In my eyes, I am beautiful. Shit, I know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah. Ooh, you get me hype up in this bitch, boy. What we doing tonight? Shit. Woo. I like it, Divine Masculine. I like this shit, okay? I like it for you and I like it on you. You too, Divine Feminine. Maybe you the She-Hulk, girl, okay? But that's what this is. Some of you guys like to work out at night. You just feel better. Or you work out at night and in the morning you feel better. Or maybe that would benefit you, you know? Maybe y'all not morning people, like, man, I can't work out in the morning and then go to work. I ain't doing shit, okay? If I work out. I'm kind of like that too. Like, you know, like I used to like do my exercise in the morning, but I'm like, I kind of like it at night because then I'll sleep longer, you know, and then wake up in the morning feeling better. So some of y'all feel like that, okay? I don't know, some of y'all just night owls. Yeah, somebody got like bugs in their house. It may not be roaches, but it's some type of like beetle or bug or something. I don't know, some shit crawling around. It could be fleas, shit, for all the fuck I know. Yeah, somebody got fleas. Okay. Oh shit, did I put that other one around you? I mean around you. Next to you? I probably didn't. Hold on, let me see where you are. I don't think I did I? Let's see. Because I'm asking where you are. This is like currently like dead is what this is. So it's just a transformation is what this is, okay? So you're transforming. You're changing. I don't know if I put a card here or not. I can't remember. Moon Knight. Yeah, I told you shit. We be sleeping well. I told you on number one, I ain't had no nap. Okay? Number two, I feel like y'all sleeping through the night is what this is. It's never too late for a second chance. Yeah, you're transforming. I don't know if you're going to get in your second body. Okay? Because they talking about Like, okay, so you could have went from a fuck more to a built more. Or maybe people were treating you like a fuck more. You know how we started it off? Like, David's daddy treated him like he was a fuck more and shit. Like he wasn't part of the family and shit. And come to find out, he the only built more in this shit, right? So it's like two bodies. So that's why I said this could be transformation. Moon Knight, like you're rising from the dark or rising from behind something. Maybe it's your time to be put in the forefront of something. Some of you guys are celebrities, well known, or this is your fame, or excuse me, or some of you guys are famous, or your career is advancing, taking off, is what this is. When people were sleeping on your ass, that's what this is. Motherfuckers sleeping on your ass, okay? But it's all right though. They slept on King David. They did. I feel like you're in a great position to be exalted, divine masculine, divine feminine, in the next 7 days, for sure, okay? Yeah, someone wants to know if you were, somebody wanted, look, I'm telling you, somebody put a contract on somebody's head. I don't know if they're going to attempt this again, divine masculine, divine feminine, but y'all be careful, G. This like somebody want to know, the moon card, are they dead, G? Let me know when they're dead, or if they died, or some shit like that, okay? I'm asking where you are. You are very much alive, G. You're very much alive. But maybe you know it. Yeah, I'm telling you, be resurrecting up in this bitch. I be trying to tell them, G. Like, they do kill us. They do. You died. I be trying to tell them all the time. People do that witchy and all that shit and whatever. And we be getting in car accidents and motherfuckers be needing surgeries and this and that and shit. Be dying on surgery tables and all types of shit. And you motherfuckers walk out, come out the next day shining and shit. Okay? Somebody's like, what the fuck, G? Yeah, you can't kill King David, G. King David died at a ripe old age with his family next to him and shit. And passed on some shit to his son. That's how King David leaves here. You can't kill King fucking David. Okay? Whoever this is got you fucked up. But that's why they think they can. I don't know what you look like, divine masculine, or what this is that somebody deems as a weakness or some type of like handicapped or some shit like that. Literally, it could be you money, G, where somebody like, he ain't got enough money to fuck with me. Yeah, but you're a heavenly royal. You don't need money. Yeah, roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. So that's why I said some of y'all could be on public transportation. You don't need a car to get to the kingdom of heaven, to the kingdom of God. I don't need that shit. Yeah, and whoever this is that wants to challenge you, you about to fuck they ass up, G, and then you get exalted in some type of way. So you go from the bus and train, you really do get a car, or you do move to the palace or some shit like that. It's something going on. You get the girl, you get the money, you get something, the recognition, and you're not even asking for it. You're really not. When David and Saul came back from battle, right, and all the women was singing, they were like, I always forget the song, but it's like, what was it? Like Saul's 5,000. They said Saul slain 5,000, David's 10,000, or something like that. All the women were singing when they came back from battle, and that's when Saul got jealous. David didn't ask for them women, them bitches, to start singing when he came and rode into town. They just did, G. They just did, and that's where it all started. That's where it all started. As far as the jealousy, the envy, and all this other shit, he probably really knew he was going to be anointed king. He still wasn't king. He had been anointed king, but he hadn't taken the throne yet. But I'm sure at that time, like, you know what I mean? He was slaying motherfuckers. He was defeating everybody in the army. He was one of the best and shit. I'm sure he knew, like, I'm that motherfucker, G. Yeah, so, like, let me know when that motherfucker dead, G. Yeah, some of y'all got, ooh. Be aware, divine masculine, some of y'all got a boss or somebody that's the head of something that wants you motherfuckers dead, G. Okay, or want something over for you, a career, your relationship, your money, some shit like that. It will never fucking happen, G, as long as you remain in this King David energy. And remember, he was on the run from Saul. He was hiding up in caves and all types of shit King David had to do, okay? But at the same time, he was being, like, refined in the fire. You know, he was growing up, maturing and shit in order to take the throne and to get the crown and shit. So when Saul was asking and telling people, let me know when David dead. Saul, you'll be dead before King David will. Whoever this is will fall before you. Saul will fall, G, for sure, before you ever will. Believe that shit. In the next 7 days. We're about to go to Patreon. If you'd like to follow us there, please click the link in the description box below this video here on YouTube. If not, Divine Masculine, that's been your reading, G. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single Divine Masculine. Still, thank you for visiting my channel and my Tripping or Not Tarot. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Again, info for private readings will be below the video. You can purchase your gear, your life like that, your doll face deck at theghettonun.com, and I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.